Hey everybody, JC here with another TNI toy review. And today's review is in association with MarvelousNews.com, your #1 news source for everything Marvel. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends 6-inch Guardians of the Galaxy Darkhawk figure from Hasbro. Now this figure comes packaged in the same style packaging we've been seeing with all the Marvel Legends. You've got the Legend Series logo up at the top. The figure is clearly displayed in the window box. Down below you have the Guardians of the Galaxy logo. This figure, along with Vance Astro, are listed as Masters of Mind. So on one side of the packaging, you have artwork for Vance Astro. The other side, you have artwork for Darkhawk. On the back of the packaging, you have a look at both figures, a brief bio in multiple languages, and then down below, a look at all the figures in the wave that you need to get in order to complete the Titus Build-A-Figure. All right, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside the packaging along with the other contents. Now, first of all, let me just say a big thanks to Hasbro for sending this figure out to me so I could review it for you guys. Also, I am still battling that cold, so my voice may still sound a little bit off during the review. The only accessory that comes with this figure is the head sculpt for the Titus Build-A-Figure. We'll be taking a look at the Titus figure in its own review after we've looked at all the other figures in this wave, so be sure to check back for that. For the figure itself, I think they've done a pretty good job here. The wings are not removable, which I'm a little mixed on. I would have liked to have seen the wings, be able to take the wings off, since you didn't always see the wings on the character in the comic book. However, I figure if they made the wings actually removable, they would probably fall off very easily. So, maybe alternate arms without the wings would have been a good alternative. But as it is, you are stuck with the wings on the figure. The wings, you do have the one pair of wings attached to the lower arm and then the one pair of wings attached to the upper arm. So the wings are split into two different pieces on each side. You've got the little claw on the right hand, and the claw is done with a soft rubbery type material, so there is a lot of flexibility with that. Both the wings and the claw, you might need to take a hairdryer to straighten them out a little bit. The wings are done with a pretty soft plastic as well, so they may come out of the packaging a little bit warped, but if you take a hairdryer to that, you can straighten them out pretty easily. The claw is not removable from the wrist. I believe in the comic this would shoot out, have a rope attached to it like a grapple line, but as it is, it's just one piece, basically glued onto the wrist gauntlet here. And then I do like the sculpting with the head sculpt. I think that looks pretty good. And he's got the red eye piece, and it kind of stands out. And he's got this his gem here on his chest, which is sculpted and just painted red. And then it's done with a very dark, almost navy blue, metallic type navy blue. And you do have a little bit of marbleization going on, but not too bad. And then he's got the silver for the wings. The shoulder pads are articulated, so you can lift those up so they don't limit the arm movement. And then his neck piece is just sculpted on there. So it looks pretty true to how it looked in the comic book. The figure stands just a little bit over 6.5 inches tall. A comparison with Nova and Black Bolt. Here's a comparison with Pizza Eating Spider-Man, the Capwolf figure, and Daredevil. And then finally, here's a comparison with the new Venom figure. And back in the day when Darkhawk first encountered Venom, he actually took Venom out very easily. So for articulation, you can turn the head to the left and to the right. He can look down pretty good. It's on a ball hinge joint, and he can look up pretty good, which is nice for flight poses. Arms attached with your standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder, so he can get his arm out good. And then, as I mentioned, these shoulder pads are articulated, so he's got good rotation. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got a double hinged elbow, so good bending there at the elbow. He's got swivels at the wrist, hinges on the hands, so up and down movement with the hands. He's got an ab crunch type joint, so he can crunch down pretty good, and he can crunch back pretty good or look back. He's got a waist swivel. I should also note this belt piece is actually a separate piece on the figure, so it does move a little bit on the figure. Legs are attached with ball joints, so he can do the splits about that much. He can get his leg forward good, and he can do his leg back only about that much. He's got a thigh swivel, double hinge knee, so good bending at the knee. Has a boot cuff swivel, and then hinges on the feet, so up and down movement, and does have ankle pivot and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. So that's my review. Overall, I like this figure. I do think it would have been cool if they could have done like extra arms without the wings, but I do kind of understand that would have probably made the figure too expensive. So as it is, I probably like the fact that the wings aren't detachable, since if they made it where you just pulled the wings out from the arm, they would probably fall off too easily. And I do like the overall look of the figure. I like that you can get him in some decent flight poses. And I think if you're a fan of Darkhawk, this will be one that you want to add to your collection. Now, this figure, along with the rest of the wave, is starting to hit shelves now. We'll have a full image gallery up at marvelousnews.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. As always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I'll have links to those in the video description below. And until next time, I'll catch you later.